Afternoon baseball now from the banks of the Anacostia River and Nationals Park here in Washington. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Nationals baseball starts right now. Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
And stepping in, Miguel Rojas. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one, and we are underway at the Beltway. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 12 hits in 29 at-bats. He's doubled off him 5 times. Now the 1-0.
Ball, that count.
Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here and even 90 degrees. The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
Next to stand in is Jazz Chisholm. First delivery to him. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Jesus Aguilar swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Miami down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Sandy Alcantara, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, with a guy like him, you're just looking for quality innings. Usually he'll give you 6 or 7, and he keeps the team in the ball game. And when you think about it, what else do you really want from your starter? He's capable of shutting a team down and dominating, but that's not what's expected of him all the time.
So now here is Lane Thomas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Outside and a full count, 3-2. Number 3 will be next. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now it'll be number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one. Here's the pitch.
That's
A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Juan Soto.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Swinging a shot toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. He'll get it into second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Into the box, Yadiel Hernandez. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Left side, but well foul.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Got him swinging, and that's the third out. One for the Nationals on the RBI double. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 1-0 Washington. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brian Anderson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all. That's an easy out for the defense.
1-1 to count. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Set and the 2-1 pitch. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike three.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
At the plate, Jesus Sanchez as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. One out, nobody on. Now it's 2-0. Strasburg has logged upwards of 1,400 innings pitched so far in his career, and with an ERA just hovering around the 3.00 benchmark. The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
One of my pet peeves in the game. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. You're all over the heater. How are you late on that fastball?
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away.
What a nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Stayed on the attack. Kept his hands inside the ball and took what the pitcher gave him.
So now to the plate, Brian De La Cruz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. One out and a runner on second base. And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And a good pitch there as they come after him, and the count goes full. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly as that'll square things at 1-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Here comes the 0-1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder. Still going back. And it's gone. It's a solo shot for Lewis Brinson. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Into the box now, Jorge Alfaro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Comes set with the 0-1. Fastball well outside. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, just a 1 for 9. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nats 1. Last half of the second set to go, and Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate.
The catcher, Keber Ruiz.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 delivery. A ball and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 7, the shortstop, Luis Garcia.
Up next, Luis Garcia. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Hey.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball,
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Again, another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. De La Cruz is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Next up, Carter Kieboom. Lifetime against this pitcher. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch. The 0-2 home. Hit the other way out toward right field. Sanchez gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Our score remains 2-1. So here now's the pitcher, Sandy Alcantara. 9-1-2 due up. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Marlins pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that misses 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
He's set, and the 2-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
At the plate now, Jazz Chisholm, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Chisholm has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Into the corner and slicing foul. Rojas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And there's There's a base hit on the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jesus Aguilar, as it's grounded sharply to first. There's one. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Marlins 2 and the Nats 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Steven Strasburg. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. 1 away now in the Washington third, and here's Lane Thomas into the box. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
Nope.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
The count is 1-2.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Down the left field line and deep, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So stepping in is number 3. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering. No balls and a strike to count.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. De La Cruz is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. They're down 2-1. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now to bat, Brian Anderson struck out in his first at-bat.
The third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out. Ball, that's up there.
The 2-0 on the way. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll take a
Count
breaking
1-0.
ball too low, and it's 1-0. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1
Fourth
strike.
inning of a 2-1 ball game. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass.
Now batting, left fielder, Brian.
And now, Brian De La Cruz picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. As a look, now the pitch. As Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike 1. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
Ball 1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So one down with a pair of runners aboard. And up next, the Miami area native Lewis Brinson.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's outside.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get-me-over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
The 1-2. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
I got to count 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best, 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch in the corner. A couple of walks, but no damage. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment. Leading off the inning, it'll be Juan Soto. And they could use a spark from him here.
The right fielder, Juan Soto.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
Josh Bell will be next. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Swung on by Soto, and he connects to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo shot to right center as the Nationals have battled back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Josh Bell the next to hit. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
So now to the plate, Yadiel Hernandez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Bell on at first, nobody out. Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. And that one yanked just foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
This one's down to third. To second for one. To Aguilar for the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So 2 are gone now in the Nationals' 4th. And Keber Ruiz will dig into the plate. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And he fouls this one off. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 1-2. Hard sinker misses 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
High and deep down the left field line. Oh, he brought it back. But the Nationals are able to tie things up on this solo home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate is Sandy Alcantara, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Number 22, Sandy Alcantara.
First pitch coming, here it is.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Miguel Rojas. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the AB now.
1-0.
Ball and a strike. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ball 2. The 2-2.
Full count. 3-2.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney. In now for Washington, Luis Garcia, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
The third baseman, number 8.
Striding in now for the Nats, Carter Kieboom flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch on its way.
Nope. Outside.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Steven Strasburg, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Jesus Aguilar.
From the stretch. Now that's popped up. Ruiz over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Next, here is Brian Anderson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering.
Ball that's outside.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. That one's in there, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Soto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So next to hit is Jesus Sanchez. It was a walk in his last trip. And now the first pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on the bell at first, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked at 2 apiece. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Lane Thomas. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. First pitch of the AB now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider laid off for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Fouled away. Hit down the line at first. Again, a 1-2.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Raising back is Brinson. A leap, and he's got it. Impressive play for the first out. Well, that was certainly a tough play, and worth taking another look was Showtrack. Seemed to get a pretty good read off the bat, carved out a nice route, and ended up covering over 110 feet to make the play. I'm sure he's happy with himself about that one. At the plate now, number 3. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees at strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2-2 the count. Full count now. 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Payoff pitch home. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, he gives up the walk, but that was a really good pitch. Might have been just out of the zone, but not by much. A lot of guys would have gone fishing for that pitch, so sometimes the hitter just outlasts you.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Brinson back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
That misses 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Again, he sends it out of play. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Ryan Harper is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Brian De La Cruz. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Swing and a miss on the slider. He's quickly behind 0-2.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right. So a leadoff single here to start the 7th.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder,
For the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. Standing in now, Lewis Brinson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
From the belt, the pitch.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Jorge Alfaro, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. No hits to this point. Here's strike two as the slider hits the outside corner. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And a swing and a miss there on a late-breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
Hey!
And it's 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Fouled away. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another try at 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Richard Blyer will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
For Miami, number 35, Richard Blyer.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the outfielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
The left fielder, Yadiel Hernandez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next to the Nationals,
Digging in, the switch hitter, Cable Ruiz. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. The pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. This is hit high and deep out to left. Racing back the left fielder. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later. A solo shot here to left as the Nationals claim a 3-2 lead.
swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
Luis Garcia is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Slow little grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. Stepping in once again is Carter Kieboom, who struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 2 out, nobody on. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th, and Washington's taken a 3-2 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Will Harris will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Ryan Zimmerman is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in, Miguel Rojas flew out last time up.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus. Stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope, that's down.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Here's the 2-2. Strike 3 called, and he didn't like it, but there's the first out.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have the calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
In now, Jazz Chisholm as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Career numbers against Will Harris. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Back goes Thomas. He makes the running play. 2 down. So 2 gone now in the Miami 8th. And up next will be the power-hitting first baseman, Big Jesus Aguilar. He's set. Here it comes.
No, inside.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Ball
Blowing
2.
away as he misses again. 2-0.
2-0.
That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all they can do with it is foul it off to the right. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They trail 3-2. Zach Thompson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 74, Zach Thompson.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. One down. And now here is Lane Thomas. He flew out in his last debut. First pitch on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Looks like a left-hander up and throwing now in that Marlins bullpen. One out, nobody on. This is foul right side. Thompson rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. He loses him on ball four.
Now batting, number 3.
Next, it'll be number 3. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back safely. Now here's the first offering. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll two.
Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
The 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? So 2 down now in the Washington 8th. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now at the plate, here is Josh Bell in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A ball and no strikes.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
One and 0. Here it is.
That pitch is out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Thomas over at second. Soto on at first with 2 down. Squared that one up just a little late. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Popped into the air, back behind second. Chisholm is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. Nats leave a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Kyle Finnegan comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 67, Kyle.
Stepping up is Brian Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Nasty downward action. High 80s velocity.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Bare-handed pickup. Hey now.
And that is what you're going to get when you've got a flamethrower coming out of the bullpen. And when you're late on a fastball and you make contact below the label, all of a sudden you're holding some new firewood.
Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez.
Off the plate, ball
He'll
1.
take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0. Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel to that one.
Misses.
Outside,
ball
that's
2.
the ball.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. Now another 2-2.
Guilty.
And the fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Up next from Miami, Brian De La Cruz. It was a base hit last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. Hernandez is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Nationals earned the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Ryan Harper gets the W on the mound, so that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.